half of tonight's game between the Pace Vikings and the Porter Cowboys. Both teams are getting ready to run onto the field. And I started the evening talking about the fact that these teams have been long-time rivals. And today, Pace Vikings are getting the best of the Porter Cowboys, at least in the first half. We'll see what the Cowboys can do in the second half, but at least in the first half, it's been all Vikings. Cowboys right now running onto the field and getting to the flip side, which is the visiting side. There you see them on your screen. And the Pace Vikings are now running onto the field, and they will be on this side, which is the home side of the field. We'd like to remind you that this game is being streamed live by valleycentral.com and provided to you by KBSD TV in the Brownsville Independent School District, along with the Porter High School Arts Audio Video Technology students who are getting all the shots and switching cameras so that you can see this game in its entirety. This is an all-student production for KBSD TV. Well, the Vikings, 14. The Porter Cowboys, 0. And the Cowboys will be kicking off to the Vikings because if I remember correctly, the Cowboys received the first time around. So the Cowboys will be kicking off in the second half. Pacheco will be kicking off for the Cowboys. And the Pace Vikings will be receiving. First half.
Testing.
Both teams struggled until the Vikings got it together in the second quarter. All the 14 points were scored in the second quarter. The Cowboys had 2 turnovers, one of which was very costly. It ended up being a touchdown. And the other one was towards the end of the half. So it didn't cost them very much. Nothing became of it. Nonetheless, it's 2 turnovers, and Pace Vikings are up 14-0. Back to receive the kickoff for the Pace Vikings is number 14. Oop, sailed over his head. That's who was trying to make the catch. Number 14 for the Vikings, that's Marte Arredondo. So the Vikings will start off 1st and 10. Again, the first quarter came 0-0. Second quarter ended up 14-0, so the score is 14-0 in favor of the Pace Vikings. And the third quarter now is beginning. And here we go. Shotgun formation for the Vikings. Split receivers, 2-2. Ball being placed at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. Back in the backfield with Villano, number 2, the quarterback. Okay, ball being handed off to the running back. And he takes it to the right-hand side. Might have gotten a yard or 2 unless they give him forward progress. That was number 33 on the carry, Lee Cortez. Okay, ball being placed at the 29, so that'll go as a 4-yard run. 2nd and 6 for the Pace Vikings. Again, Cortez, the lone back in the backfield with Villano. That's Arturo Villano, number 2, the quarterback. Split receivers, 2-2, looking to pass. Looking, he throws the ball out of bounds. Goes out of the pocket and throws it out of bounds. These receivers were very well covered. Good defensive play by the Cowboys. So that'll go as an incomplete pass. And it brings up a 3rd and 6 for the Pace Vikings. Ball remains at the 29-yard line. Porter going with 4 down linemen. This time, again, they go with a shotgun formation. Cortez, the lone back in the backfield. Split receivers, 2-2, looking to pass, looking. He's got a receiver, but he's going to be sacked. He's brought down. He had a receiver open up last minute, and he was swallowed up. Luis Rodriguez was open, but he could not throw the ball. It was a sack by the Cowboys. Ball being placed at the 25, so that'll go as a 4-yard sack. of number 2, Arturo Villano. 4th and 10 for the Pace Vikings, who will be punting. Pacheco back to receive the punt. Kick is up. It's a line drive. Takes a bounce. Pace bounce. But, Pacheco picks it up, gets hit, takes it to the left-hand side. Made something of nothing because he was hit right away, but he didn't go down and went for about a 4-yard return, more or less, 4 or 5. Okay, 1st and 10 for the Cowboys. Ball being placed at the, I'm going to say the 45. It is being placed at the 45. So the Cowboys with excellent field position. Let's see if they can take advantage of that. The running game has been really good. Again, their struggles have been on the pass. Under center, number 18, Frank Alvarado. Hands it off to Gutierrez. Gutierrez goes right up the gut for about 3-4 yards, depending on where the ball's spotted. So George Gutierrez taking it all the way to the 48-yard line. So that goes as a 3-yard run. 2nd and 7 for the Porter Cowboys. And here we go. Split receivers, one on each side. It's a low snap taken by Pacheco, cuts it right-hand side, and he's got a little running room. Takes it all the way down to about the 38-yard line. So David Pacheco. Excellent running all the way to the 38-yard line. So that'll go as a 10-yard run for Pacheco. Brings up a new set of downs. 1st and 10 for the Porter Cowboys. I formation. Alvarado back under center. Zyron Reed, the fullback. George Gutierrez, the running back. Stacking the front are the Pace Vikings. Cuts it to the right-hand side. He's got a little running room all the way down to about the 30-yard line, depending on where they spot the ball. So George Gutierrez having a good day. Ball being placed at the 31. So that'll go as a 7-yard run. Brings up a 2nd and 3 for the Porter Cowboys. Split receivers, one on each side. Frank Alvarez under center. They got their back split in the backfield, one on each side. And it's a handoff to Zyron Reed, who's still pumping his legs for a 1st down. Number 22, Zyron Reed. Ball being placed at the 26-yard line. That'll go as a 5-yard run. 1st and 10 for the Cowboys. They're going with 3 backs in the backfield. They hand it off to Gutierrez. Gutierrez plows his way forward to about the 18-yard line. So George Gutierrez making it count here. Ball being placed at the 18. That'll go as an 8-yard run. Brings up a 2nd and 2 for the Cowboys. Again, they go for that 3-back backfield. Again, hand it to Gutierrez. Cuts it to the left-hand side. Gets another 4 or 5 yards and a 1st down. George Gutierrez, number 35. Pounding it all the way to the 14-yard line. Brings up a new set of downs. 1st and 10 after that 4-yard run. They continue with that big backfield. 3 backs. And it's a pitch to Gutierrez. Cuts it to the right-hand side. Maybe gains about another 4 yards, possibly. I think he got it to the 10. We'll see where they place it. So George Gutierrez taking it to the 11-yard line. Therefore, it's a 3-yard carry. 2nd and 7 for the Cowboys. They're going to continue with that 3-back system that seems to be working for them. They're in the red zone. They can get a 1st down without getting the touchdown. Here comes the blitz. George Gutierrez cuts it to the left-hand side and still manages to get about 4 4 or 5 yards. We'll see where they place it. Pace Vikings bringing on the blitz, but it didn't do him much good because he still pounded it for another 4 yards more or less. Ball being placed at the 7-yard line, so that goes for 4 yards. Brings up a third and about 3 yards to go for the Cowboys. This time they're going with 2 receivers to the right-hand side. I formation for the Cowboys. George Gutierrez cuts it right hand. Oh, so close. He got it down to the 1-yard line. So first and goal for the Cowboys. They have 4 shots to get into the end zone now. That was a 6-yard run by number 35, George Gutierrez, whose legs will not stop moving, let me tell you. All right, they're going with the 3-back system again. They're going to try to pound it in there. George Gutierrez, they stopped him. He might have lost a yard on that one. We'll see where they spot the ball. Yeah, the Vikings stacked the front and pushed him back. So ball's actually at the 3-yard line, so he lost 2 yards. So it's a second and goal. They're going to continue with the 3-back backfield. Frank Alvarado hands it to Gutierrez. Gutierrez cuts it to the right-hand side. Touchdown! They were not going to deny him the score. So that'll go as a 3-yard touchdown run by number 35, George Gutierrez. Going for the extra point are the Cowboys. Frank Alvarado to hold the ball, gets the ball, takes it down, and it is good. Number 19 for the Porter Cowboys, or 15, excuse me. Brandon Flores with the extra point, and it's good. So the Cowboys are the first to strike in the second half, or should I say the third quarter. So the Cowboys finally get on the board. Now the score is 14-7. That was a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 play series, and it was all George Gutierrez with the exception of a couple of runs, one by Zyron Reed and one by David Pacheco. Otherwise, it was all George Gutierrez. So 38 yards accounted for by George Gutierrez on that, and that's unofficial, by the way. Here we go. Kicking the ball off to the Vikings. It's a squibber. Oh, there's the flag. I guess they're going to say it didn't go 10 yards, but I don't see how it didn't go 10 yards when he was brought down at the 10. We'll see what happens. We'll get the official call.
Illegal formation by the kicking team. Number 7 was lined up more than 5 yards deep and did not kick the ball. 5 yards will be added to the end of the run. First down, Pace.
Okay. So instead of the 50, the Vikings are going to get it at the 45. According to the officials, it did not go 10 yards, and that's what I thought it was going to be for. Okay. So first and 10 for the Vikings. The ball being placed at the Cowboy 45-yard line. That's excellent field position. Let's see if the Cowboys will manage to hold them back here. That's a tall order when you're giving the ball at the 45, and that's your 45, not the opponent 45. Here we go. Split receivers, 2-2. Lone back in the backfield with Villano. I can't see the number. I want to say it's Calderon, but I'm not sure. I can't see the number. Here we go. Hand it off to Calderon. Calderon gets it. Bounce is out. Maybe gets a yard. They're going to give him 2, though. So number 24, Felix Calderon. Taking it to the 43, so therefore it's a 2-yard run. 2nd and 8 for the Pace Vikings. Again, Calderon remains in the backfield. They're going to have two receivers to the left, one to the right. They added a tight end on the opposite end. And here we go. It is a handoff to Calderon, cuts it to the left hand. Right. Nope, actually Villano keeps it. It was a fake to Calderon. Villano keeps it. And they're going to say he took it to the 38. I'm going to say the 38. So quarterback keeper by Arturo Villano. Ball being placed at the 38, as I thought. So that'll go as a 5-yard run for Villano, bringing up a third and about 3 yards to go. Again, they go with the two receivers to the left, one to the right, shotgun formation. They got a tight end in there, and the lone back is number 24, Felix Calderon, who gets the ball, goes right up the gut. Nothing. Oh! They had him, but he squirted away. That's the first down for the Pace Vikings. I thought he was going to come down, but he didn't. Ball being placed at the 33, so that's actually going to go for 5 yards. It's a 5-yard run by number 24, Felix Calderon. First and 10 for the Pace Vikings. New set of downs. All right, here we go. Again, they stick with Calderon in the backfield. They split the receivers 2-2. Villano gets the ball, looking to pass, looking. He's got a receiver he shoots at. Nope, nothing doing. Incomplete pass. He was covered up very well by number, I think it was 24 of the Cowboys, Carlos Zamora, that was on the defense right over there. Nice pass defense. So 2nd and 10 for the Pace Vikings. Ball remains at the 33-yard line. Okay, we got two receivers to the left, one to the right. Actually, trips to the left, one to the right. It's a handoff. No, it's a quarterback keeper. It's a fake. The second time they do that. And this time it goes for about 13, 14 yards, depending on where they spot the ball. Again, quarterback Arturo Villano, given the defense fits, they can't seem to stop him. Ball being placed at the 18, so that is a 15-yard run for number 2, Art Villano. First and 10 for the Pace Vikings. They're in the red zone. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Pistol offense, handed it off to Felix Calderon, who takes it all the way down to the 10, more or less. Huge run by number 24, Felix Calderon. And it is being placed at the 10, so therefore it goes for 8 yards, and it's a 2nd and 2 for the Vikings. Cowboys need to hold. They can ill afford to let the Vikings score. We'll see if they can. Again, it's a handoff right up the gut for a score. Felix Calderon on a 10-yard touchdown run. So the Vikings answer right back, going back on top. Right now, 13 points. They're going for the extra point. If they get it, they're going to be right on top. 14 points again. Kick is up. It is good. So now the Vikings answer the touchdown that the Porter Cowboys had in the earlier series. Well, Cowboys will be receiving the kickoff. .2:14 left in the third quarter. Vikings getting ready to kick it off. Number 10 for the Vikings, Osvaldo Canales, getting ready to kick it off. He's going to kick it off to number 5. Number 7, David Pacheco. And I believe it's number 8, Israel Yanes, or Yanez, in the backfield. Here goes the kick, going towards Pacheco. Pacheco fields it at about the 11, goes to the 15, the 20, 25, and that's where he's going to be stopped. First and 10 for the Cowboys at their 25-yard line. And that was about a 13-yard kickoff return for number 7, David Pacheco. 2:08 left in the third quarter. Porter offense goes onto the field. Pacheco in the backfield. He keeps it, cuts it to the left-hand side, goes up to the 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, and pushed out of bounds at about the 48-yard line. Nice running by David Pacheco. Okay, so the ball will be placed at the 48, so that'll be a 28-yard run by David Pacheco. Sets up a new set of downs. And they are in the opponent's 48-yard line, the Viking 48-yard line. I formation, split receivers, one on each side. And there goes George Gutierrez right up the gut. No, excuse me, that was not George Gutierrez. That was number 21, Jonathan Leal. So Jonathan Leal giving Gutierrez a break. Ball at the 43-yard line, so therefore it's a 5-yard run. Brings up a 2nd and 5 for the Cowboys. 2 backs in the backfield. This time it's for Zyrone Reed. Zyrone Reed keeping the legs churning all the way to the 40-yard line. Brings up a 3rd and 2 after the 3-yard run by number 22, Zyrone Reed. .105 and counting on the third quarter. Split receivers, one on each side. Shotgun formation. Pacheco in the backfield. And Pacheco keeps it. And he's got about 8 yards. We'll see where they spot it. Number 7, David Pacheco. Excellent running. The Cowboy running game is excellent. Every game they play, you may stifle their running game a little bit, but eventually it's going to get running. And once it gets going, it's hard to stop. George Gutierrez, Zyrone Reed, David Pacheco, I mean, they do a great job moving the offense forward. Unfortunately, and I hate to keep, shall I say, talking about it, unfortunately it is the passing that tends to suffer with the Cowboys, and when they go in the air, it doesn't turn out very well for the Cowboys. Okay, ball being placed at the 34-yard line. So brings up a new set of downs, 1st and 10 for the Cowboys, and it's a 6-yard run by David Pacheco, number 7. And Frank Alvarado heads into the field. And they're going to split the receivers, one on each side. Offset eye. And it's a handoff to Leal. Cuts it to the left-hand side. He's got wheels over there. Nice running, about 6-7 yards. We'll see where they spot it. Jonathan Leal taking it all the way to the 28-yard line. So therefore it'll be an 8-yard run. Brings up a 2nd and 2. Actually, a 6-yard run. What am I talking about? I think my math is giving out on me. Jonathan Leal again carrying the ball. This time he doesn't get very far. And that's the end of the third quarter. So we're down to 15 minutes of game left. The Cowboys are inching closer, but they're not quite there yet. So the last quarter is about to start. The ball's going to stay at the 28-yard line after that no gain by Jonathan Leal. Brings up a 3rd and 4 for the Porter Cowboys. We'll see who stays in the backfield with Frank Alvarado. Number 8, Israel Yanez. Heading over to the right-hand side. 3 backs in the backfield. They hand it off to Gutierrez. Gutierrez goes right in for a first down, if I'm not mistaken. George Gutierrez. They needed that first down. And they send the man who can get him a first down, George Gutierrez. Okay, ball being placed at the 23, so that goes for 5 yards, and it brings up a new set of downs. 1st and 10 for the Porter Cowboys. They split the receivers, 1 on each side, I formation. A pitch to George Gutierrez goes right up the gut for another 6, 7 yards. We'll see where they spot it. So George Gutierrez took a breather, and now he's back on the field, and guess what? Chains are moving. Ball spotted at the 18, so that goes as a 5-yard run. 2nd and 5 for the Porter Cowboys. George Gutierrez stays in the backfield. Offset eye. Handed to Gutierrez, right up the gut, close to a first down. I think he got to the 15. We'll see where they spot it. He dove forward on that run. Brings up a 3rd down, ball being placed at the 16, therefore he goes as a 2-yard gain. Brings up a 3rd and a short 3. We'll call it a long 2. And Pacheco gets the ball and a first down, make it the touchdown! David Pacheco, a 16-yard touchdown run. And just like Gutierrez on the previous series, Pacheco would not be denied a touchdown. Going for the extra point, number 15, Brandon Flores. So first to strike in the 4th quarter is the Porter Cowboys. Ball is down, kick is up. And it is good. The Cowboy defense needs to step it up. 21-14 in favor of the Pace Vikings. The Cowboy defense needs to step it up if they want to stay in this game. If they allow the Vikings to score one more time, it's going to be tough to come back in 1 quarter. Can it be done? Anything is possible, and anything can be done. It just makes it a little harder on your team if you're down 14 points in the 4th quarter. So back to receive the kickoff for the Pace Vikings. Number 5, Christian Resendez, and number 10, Osvaldo Canales. Now, the last time Porter tried an onside, that failed miserably and in a sense cost him a touchdown. Let's see what they decide to do this time. It's not the first time they do it. They've done it before and they've been successful with it, so why not? I'm not doubting the call. The question is, are they going to try it again or will they go deep? Let's find out. Nope, they're going deep this time. Heading towards number 5, Christian Resendez gets it at about the 2, goes up to the 10, the 15, the 20, 25, and he's brought down at about, there's a flag. I don't know who the flag's going to be against, but the ball initially will be placed at about the 32-yard line. We'll get the official call here in a second. It came in towards the end of the play, so we'll see who it's against. Let's get the official call here.
Personal foul, face mask, number 24 on the kicking team. That's 15-yard penalty, first down.
Order again. Mental mistakes. We've seen this many times. You cannot have a breakdown like this because it's not going to help your team. Now the Vikings get the ball at the 47-yard line. Split receivers, one on each side. Villano hands it off to Felix Calderon. No, it's a new running back, number 5. And oh, man, he's getting away. It's number 5, Christian Resendez on a huge run. Well, you never want to give momentum to your opponent. And with that 15-yard personal foul, basically that's what you're doing. So first and goal for the Vikings. Ball is at the 8, and they run forward with Resendez to about the 2-yard line. Fresh set of legs, Christian Resendez taking advantage of those fresh set of legs. Ball being placed at the 2. That's a 6-yard run. Brings up a second and goal for the Vikings. 9:29 and counting. They got 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. There goes Resendez again. This time they stand him right up. I don't think he got anything. He might have lost a yard on that one. Nice stop by the defense. All right, ball being placed at the 3, so it goes as a 1-yard loss. Third and goal for the Vikings. All right, they send 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Keep a tight end, Villano and Resendez in the backfield. And for Resendez, and he takes it in. It looked like they were going to get him in the backfield, but he squirted out of there. So a 3-yard touchdown run by number 5, Christian Resendez. Extra point. Setting it up. Down, kick is up. And it is good. So the Vikings answer right back again. 8:41 left in the game. Cowboys making it tough on themselves. Now they have to respond again. Back to receive the kickoff. The tandem of number 7, David Pacheco, and number 8, Israel Yanez. Vikings kicking off. Number 10, Osvaldo Canales, doing the honors. Here we go. 28-14. Pace on top. Again, this game being brought to you live streamed to valleycentral.com, courtesy of KBSD TV and the Brownsville Independent School District. That goes out of bounds. Bringing you this production are the students from Porter High School, the Arts Audio Video Technology students. Running cameras, technical directing, running audio, you name it, they're doing it.
Free kick out of bounds
All right,
on the
Cowboys
kicking team.
are
The ball will be
taking over.
placed at the 30-yard line. First down, Porter.
1st and 10. Ball will be placed at the 30-yard line. With 8:41 left in the game, let's see what the Cowboys can do. They got split receivers, one on each side. They keep 2 backs in the backfield with Frank Alvarado. Looking. Bad pass. He was throwing it to George Gutierrez, and he just threw it too far ahead and too low, so nothing doing. Incomplete pass. 2nd and 10. Ball at the 30. They got 2 receivers to the left. I formation for the Cowboys. And it's a fake handoff, looking to throw the ball. Looking, and he's going to throw it. Oh, nothing. Pass was intended for number 11, Ernesto Martinez. It hit his hands, but he dropped it. 3rd and 10 for the Cowboys. Ball at the 30. If they go 3 and out, pretty much, I think the Pace will take this one. Pace Vikings, that is. George Gutierrez, lone back in the backfield. They got 3 receivers in the pattern. Looking to pass. Looking. Throwing it too high. Intended for Yanez, too high.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, number 7, on the defense. That's a 15-yard penalty. It's an automatic first down.
Well, the Cowboys get a first down. Roughing the passer penalty. So that's a 15-yarder. Takes them all the way to the 45 and a new set of downs. So the Vikings helping the Porter offense on that one. I'm sure Coach Tom Campos saying thank you. Here we go. It's Pacheco cutting it to the right-hand side, and Pacheco getting about 8-9 yards depending on where they spot it. David Pacheco. Taking it to the Viking 47-yard line. So that'll go as a 8-yard run, excuse me. So it'll be a 2nd and 2 for the Cowboys. And Pacheco kept it, but something
prior
happened.
To the snap, false start. Number 8 on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Still 2nd down.
Again, Porter shooting themselves in the foot. False start. That's going to take them back. You get a great play, and then you make a mental mistake. It's going to get you every single time. So it's a 5-yard false start penalty. 2nd and 7. Ball being placed at the Cowboy 48-yard line. And it's going to be a pass. Looking. Nothing doing. Just threw it away. Alvarado. He was being pressured. Receivers were not open, so that goes as an incomplete pass. 3rd and 7. Ball remains at the 48 for the Porter Cowboys. Clock is at 7:42. All right, here we go. They got 2 receivers to the left-hand side. I formation. It's a fake handoff. Looking to pass. Looking. He's got a receiver. Overshot him. He wasn't even close. Incomplete pass. So the Cowboys are going to have to punt. 4th and 7. And pretty much that's all she wrote for the Cowboys, because 7:35, I'm sure Pace is going to start running that ball and start eating the clock with 14 points. With a 14-point lead, I'm pretty sure that's what the Vikings are going to do. You turn the clock against the opponent when you're leading. The best way to do it is by running the ball. Here we go. They're going to go for it. 4th down. He's throwing deep. He's got a receiver, and he dropped it. Oh, man. Yanez had it, and he dropped it. Oh, Alvarado finally gets a good toss, and his receiver lets him down. Incomplete pass. Ball turned over on downs. 1st and 10 for the Pace Vikings at the Porter 48-yard line. And there's the run. Christian Resendez breaking about 2-3 tackles, finally brought down, but he gets a 1st down on that one. Okay, ball being placed at the 39. So I guess it's going to be a yard shy. So that's going to go as a 9-yard run for Christian Resendez. Brings up 2nd and 1. Ball at the 39-yard line with 6:55 and counting. Expect another run here. Got 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Porter showing a blitz. It's given to Resendez, and he's brought down right away, but he might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. We'll say it's going to be a 3rd and 1. Ball remaining at the 39. No gain for number 5, Christian Resendez. All right. 6:15 and counting. Cowboys need to stop them here. If they want a shot, they need to stop here. Here we go. Hand off. Nope. 1st down. Keeper. Villano. Went for about 12 yards. Arturo Villano. Quarterback keeper. All the way to the 24-yard line. That's a 15-yard run. A new set of downs for the Vikings. And the clock is winding down. 5:43 and counting. Okay, they got 2 receivers to the right hand. 1 to the left. Villano gets the ball, hands it off to Resendez. Resendez goes right up the gut for another 4 or 5 yards because it looks like it's going to be spotted at the 20. It is going to be spotted at the 20. Brings up a 2nd and 6 after that 4-yard run by number 5, Christian Resendez.
Please set the play clock at 40 seconds.
All right, 5:08 on the clock.
Set the play clock at 40.
Ball
Thank
at
you.
the 20. And Cowboys, it's looking bleak for the Cowboys now. With 5 minutes and 8 seconds to go on the clock, it is looking bleak for the Porter Cowboys. They can't seem to stop the running attack that the Pace Vikings are on. 28-14. And they're about 5 yards away, 6 yards away from another 1st down. 5:04 and counting. Expect another handoff here. Up. Is that a false start? It
false
is a false
start.
start.
Number 72 on the offense. 5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
So a 5-yard false start on the offense. That pushes them back to the 25. Brings up a 2nd and 11 for the Vikings. 4:55 and counting. Barring any miracle, Pace is going to win this game. Here we go. It's a handoff to Cortez. Cortez cuts it to the left-hand side. He's got some running room over there. And very close to a first down, maybe about a yard shy from the first down. Number 33, Lee Cortez, brings up a third down, ball being placed at the 16. So that's a 9-yard run, brings up a third and about 2 yards to go. They got 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Cortez in the backfield with Villano. And Villano keeps it. Nothing doing this time. I think they stopped him. Now the question is, will they go for it on 4th down? The ball will be spotted at the 15. It's a 1-yard run. Number 2, Villano. 4th and 1. Will they go for it or will they go for a field goal? I believe the Cowboys called a timeout. Actually, it's an officials timeout. Yes, it's an officials timeout. Take it back. 3:43 with the officials timeout. 4th and 1. Now, this sets up a pretty good scenario. They can go up 3 more points and pretty much seal the victory with 3:43 left. Barring any miracle, there's no way Porter can come back. Or they can choose to go for a first down and pretty much keep moving the ball forward, eating the clock. So either way, it's in a sense for the Vikings, it's a plus regardless of what they decide to do. Because if they get a first down, it just keeps eating at the clock, and they get to inch their way closer to the end zone. They go for the field goal, they're up by 17 points, and with 3:40 and counting, I just don't see how the Cowboys can come back to win it. Okay, here we go. They're going to go for it. Villano and Christian Resendez. Watch a fake. Quarterback keeper. That's what they've been doing. Here we go. It's a fake. Villano keeps it. First down. I knew that was coming. That's what they've been doing to get into that first down territory, and they just did it. First and goal for the for the Vikings. Ball being placed at the 8-yard line. So that'll go for 7 yards. 7-yard run on that quarterback keeper. Number 2, Arturo Villano. All right. 4 shots at the end zone here. Villano hands it off to Christian Resendez, and still on his feet, gets to about the 5-yard line. Second and goal, 3-yard run by number 5, Christian Resendez. Well, the Vikings are going to go up to 2-5, 1-3 in district play. Porter will go down 2-5, 1-3 in district play. Here we go. Hand off to Resendez, goes right up the gut for the touchdown. So a 5-yard touchdown run by number 5, Christian Resendez, and that pretty much is the nail in the coffin. The Vikings will take this game. 34-14 is the score. Waiting for the extra point kick by number 10, Osvaldo Canales. Ball is down, kick is up, and it is good. So 14 points in the second quarter, 7 points in the third, and now 14 points in the fourth, bringing the score to 35-14. So the Cowboys will go down with a loss. We got 1 minute, 56 seconds left in the game. The Cowboys will be receiving the kickoff. We'll see if they can put up another score before the game ends. Back to receive the kickoff. Again, number 7 for the Cowboys, Pacheco, and number 8, Yanez. David Pacheco and Israel Yanez. And the Vikings getting ready to kick it off. All right. Ball being placed. And Osvaldo Canales ready to kick it off. Ready to receive it, Pacheco and Yanez. And here we go. Kick is up, it's a squibber. Picked up at about the 28, taken to the 30, 35, and brought down. Number 11, Ernesto Martinez is the one that picked it up. So they will start at their 35-yard line. They got a minute, 50 seconds to see if they can put up a score. Again, this game being brought to you, streamed live on valleycentral.com, courtesy of KBSD TV and the Brownsville Independent School District. Game being provided by the Arts Audio Video Technology students at Porter High School. And here we go. They're going with a shotgun formation. Trips to the right-hand side, one receiver to the left. And now there's motion by 11, so it's split receivers, one on each, or 2 and 2. Gutierrez the lone back. Again, motion by number 11, back to the other side, looking to pass, looking. Ball's being tossed, caught, broke a tackle, and he's got it! He's got it! Yanez broke it! He pushed off his defender and ran it in for the score. Right away. Porter strikes. 35-20 pending the extra point. Number 15, Brandon Flores getting ready to receive, or getting ready to kick the extra point. Ball's down, kick is up. It is good. So Porter answers right away, quick strike. 65-yard touchdown catch by number 8, Israel Yanez, who has been plagued with drop balls this game. He finally gets one and gets it into the end zone right away. That was only about maybe, 7 seconds worth of clock? Not bad. Now Porter's going to have to probably try an onside kick to see if they can get the ball back with 1:39 left. I'm sure that's in the minds of the coaches. I mean, if they can manage to get the ball back, and think about this. If they were to recover the ball and do the same thing, then it is very possible Porter can come back. Now the question is it wishful thinking for the Porter fans? Or is it a possibility? Well, we're going to find out, because they are going to go for the onside kick. And the Vikings stacking the front. Here he goes. 10 yards. Nice bounce, but it went out of bounds. So the Vikings will get to keep the ball. 1st and 10 for the Pace Vikings. Cowboys have 2 timeouts if they want to stop the clock. Ball will be placed at the 45-yard line, I believe. That's what it looks like. Yes, it is. So 1:39 left in the game. I'm sure the Vikings are going to snap the ball, hand it off to Resendez, or do a quarterback keeper and try to eat the clock. Porter can stop it twice, and that's it. No mas. Here we go. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Snap is off, hand it to Resendez. Resendez cuts it to the left-hand side, keeps the legs churning, all the way down to almost a first down, maybe inches away from a first down.
Timeout. Porter,
so
their
the
first
Cowboys
timeout.
Call a timeout. Christian Resendez. 9-yard carry. Ball being placed at the Cowboy 46-yard line. So that'll go as 9 yards. 2nd and 1. Well, let's see if the Vikings can get a first down. They've been able to do it on that quarterback sneak, or not sneak, I mean quarterback keeper, excuse me. Geez, I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. I expect another quarterback keeper from Milano here, or maybe a handoff. I mean, it is only second down, for crying out loud. But they've been going to that quarterback keep every time they need a first down. We'll see if they do it this time. Shotgun formation. Ball is snapped. Yep, it's a run. And he got it. Spun around. Got the first down. So Resendez gets the first down.
Timeout. Porter, their second timeout.
Calls another timeout. 1:25 left on the clock. Ball being placed at the 46. The 42. 4-yard run. 1st and 10 for the Pace Vikings. I think we can safely call this a Pace Viking win. 35-21 with 1:25 left. All right, 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Cortez, the lone back in the backfield with Villano. Shotgun formation. Looks like the Cowboys are going to blitz, and here they come. And there goes Cortez on the right-hand side. Runs out of bounds, so that'll stop the clock, but it's a first down again. New set of downs. Ball will be placed at the 30, so that goes as a 12-yard run by number 33, Lee Cortez. And a first down with a minute. Oh, I guess he didn't go out of bounds because the clock is still running. We got 1 minute, 5 seconds and counting. So pretty much, I'm sure Pace wants to drain the clock as much as they can. It's down to 58 seconds and counting. The play clock is at 7. And it's a handoff to Cortez. Cortez goes right up the gut. We are at 45 seconds and counting, so pretty much that's all she wrote. They get one more snap, but they can just kneel it, and that's it. It's over. So Pace is going to win this game with a score of 35-21, because I'm pretty sure they'll probably kneel it. Well, okay, take it back. Looks like they're going to go for another play. We'll see. Got 16 seconds in the play clock. There's the snap. There's the run right up the gut. And, oh, my Lord, he's going to score again. Wow. Touchdown. That's an official's timeout. But that's, I don't see any flags, so I'm sure that touchdown's going to stay. Wow. Well, the Cowboys started bringing it on.
We have a personal foul after the touchdown
against
against number 13 on the offense, hitting a defenseless player that's out of the field. Out of the play, that penalty will be assessed on the kickoff.
So it's a penalty against the Vikings that will be assessed in the kickoff, but with 9 seconds left, it's really going to go for naught, or it'll be a mute point if you ask me. It was a penalty after the touchdown. 41-21 in favor of the Vikings, who will have to try the extra point. The Cowboys will go down to defeat. And the Vikings will claim this victory. All right. Extra points coming up. Osvaldo Canales will be attempting the extra point, which pretty much is a given. All right, here we go. Kick is ball is down, kick is up. It is good. So 21 points in the fourth quarter for the Pace Vikings. They will be kicking off to the Cowboys. Cowboys with 9.3 seconds to be exact, left on the clock. Now the Vikings will be penalized the point of the kickoff because of the penalty that they suffered. So, yeah, that's where we're at. All right. We want to thank ValleyCentral.com for this live streaming of tonight's game here at Sam's Memorial Stadium. And we want to thank KBSD TV and Mr. Luis Martinez and the Brownsville Independent School District for allowing our Porter High School students, the arts, audio, video, technology, and communication students, to provide you this game tonight. We hope you enjoyed it. And pretty much we're winding down. Ready to kick it off are the Vikings. Osvaldo Canales will be kicking it off. Back to receive the kickoff, number 7, David Pacheco, and number 8, Israel Yanez. Expect a squibber here, or maybe deep so that they can eat the clock. No, it's a squibber. Fielded by number 11, who will be brought down right away. And the clock will stop at about 5 seconds, make that 4.5. Cowboys take over at the Viking 47-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Cowboys at the 47. Make that the 48. So one deep pass. That's pretty much all the Cowboys have. Go for all the marbles. Unless they just decide to run it. Otherwise, one deep pass. Hail Mary down to the end zone. It will be a run by George Gutierrez. George Gutierrez right up the gut for about 11, 12 yards, and that's where we're going to end it. We want to thank you once again for watching the high school football games here on KBSD TV and ValleyCentral.com. I'm Ben Melendez, your play-by-play commentator, saying good night, and we'll see you tomorrow.